this video, I will be talking to you about 5 things you need to do when you're overwhelmed. And I'm putting out this content because sometimes we tend to feel that we are the only ones who experience certain things, and it will interest you to know that, or you'll be surprised to know that there are people around you who experience the same thing. This feeling of being overwhelmed is not just about you, especially if you experience it. I must tell you that I'm also in that place as well. So we're going to be looking at a couple of things you can do really to help you out of this situation. Have you ever felt like you are lagging behind? Have you ever felt like you don't just get it right? Have you ever felt like every other person around you, they are getting it right, and it's just like you're the only one who doesn't know exactly what to do? If you've ever been in this state before, trust me, you're not just the only one. I have been there, and it will interest you to know that there are a couple of people out there who have also been there. You may not know. Sometimes this feeling of being overwhelmed can be something that we feel ashamed of. We don't. How do you explain to just anybody that you feel you're not good enough? You feel ashamed to say that, especially if you think that people see you in a particular light, but deep down you feel you're not just there. You're not just there. And it has a way of making you feel sad. And if care is not taken, when it is prolonged, you might relapse into some sort of depression. If you've ever been there before, like I said, I've been there before, but there are certain things we can do. There are certain things I have done that I want to discuss with you, that I feel that if you put it into practice, it can help you really to come out of this feeling. So when you're overwhelmed, one of the things you can do is to stop and relax. Don't try to continue. Sometimes I've had to, I'm overwhelmed and I'm almost relapsing into depression and I'm forcing myself to continue. Don't do that. Stop and relax. No matter what it is, stop and relax. You can relax with a movie. You can relax by listening to a podcast. You can relax by just, taking a nap, depending on where you are. If you're at your workplace, you can just rest your head. If you're at home, you can just sleep. If you're at home, you can just see a movie on your phone or anything like that. It has a way of helping you to relax. And when you're taking these activities, you should shift your mind from all of that work, from all of those things that is making you, feel overwhelmed. That is one of the things you can do when you feel overwhelmed. Another thing I think you can also do, when I say think, it's a pattern of thought. I'm not guessing. One of the other things you can equally do is to find out if your lack of planning is what has triggered that feeling of being overwhelmed. I've been in that situation where I had a plan, but somehow I was not sticking to plan. So if you find out that the reason why you are not, you're in that state is because you don't have a plan, or you have a plan but you're not sticking to it, what you really need to do is to go back to the drawing table. Have a plan. It has a way of helping you to be relaxed. If you have a plan, you split your responsibilities, your job, your activity, spread it out. It has a way of helping you not to feel choked up, not to feel overwhelmed. Another thing I think you can also do if you feel overwhelmed is to reach out to a friend or cuddle your partner. Speaking of reaching out to a friend, there are times when you feel down, really down, overwhelmed, and there's this person you can always reach out to who has a way of reviving your spirit, who has a way of reassuring you and making you feel, that come, look, it's not as bad as you think. They pick out those good parts of you and just pump you up. So you can also cuddling your partner. If you have a partner, you can always cuddle your partner. The interesting thing about cuddling is when you cuddle somebody you are in love with, your body, your hormones release what is called oxytocin, which helps to relax you, which helps to relax a person. Another thing you can do if you feel overwhelmed is to eat healthy. Eating healthy has a way of taking care of you being feeling overwhelmed. Eat foods such as fish, taking milk, taking eggs has a way of helping you to not come to that point where you feel overwhelmed. Taking vegetables and fruits, fruits such as oranges and banana. Banana has been stated to be a happy fruit. It has a way of, relaxing you so that you don't come to that point where you are overwhelmed. I have mentioned a couple of things, about 5 things you can do. Okay, let me also mention that exercising can also help. Doing yoga, exercising, where you have to jog, take a walk, can also help to make you not to come to that point where you feel overwhelmed. Try out any of these points, and I believe beyond the shadows of doubt that it will help you to be able to manage that feeling. Alright, so if you like this video, give the video a thumbs up, and of course, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please do well to smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.